Hi, this is Ron Armstrong from RonCineTV.com, and today I want to go over 3 tips to having a successful audition. Now, for actors, an audition situation can be very stressful, but it doesn't have to be that way if you prepare adequately ahead of time. One of the ways to do that is to pick an appropriate monologue, and it's not just one where you feel that you have a relationship with or that you feel emotionally tied to, but there are certain things that you need to look for in a monologue, and these 3 techniques will help you identify that. Now, the first technique is what I call trance. And trance has been used for thousands of years through many ancient cultures. It's the ability through storytelling to take a person out of their body and bring them into an alternate state of consciousness. And when they're in that alternate state of consciousness, their emotional experience can be heightened. One of the ways you want to do that within your monologue is what I call time distortion. That is picking a monologue that has maybe a story within a story. And how that happens is that you have a character who may tell a story. So the character's in a story and is telling a story. What that does is it brings the casting director into a deeper level of subconsciousness, and it forces them to take a journey along with you. The next way to do that is do a repetition of keywords and phrases. When you repeat things over and over again, it bridges the gap between the conscious and the subconscious mind, and it brings that casting director into that subconscious state. Now, my tip number 2 is the cliffhanger effect. Now, you always want to leave your monologues with a type of whodunit, a cliffhanger effect, because you don't want to wrap everything up. You want the casting director to become interested in you, and creating that suspense or that cliffhanger effect is a perfect way of doing that. In fact, I have 3 ways of doing it, which I call the whodunit, who is it, and who's on the other side of the door. Basically, it's picking a monologue that has a story where the ending is not resolved, and it wants you to find out who did it. So a murder mystery monologue is perfect for that. Now, my next tip and last one is the roller coaster effect. You want to pick a monologue that has an emotional roller coaster ride. It should have highs and lows. I devised a technique which I call this push-pull, and what that does is it brings the casting director in using a certain type of emotion, and with that very same emotion pushes them away. It's the attraction factor and then the repulsion factor. You bring them in, then you push them away. And that really creates that roller coaster ride, and it kind of confuses the emotions, but at the same time keeps the casting director on the edge of his or her seat and makes them interested in what's going on, and they're going through this emotional highs and lows. So those are my 3 techniques: the trance effect, cliffhanger, and the roller coaster effect. So if you'd like to learn more about these, I've created a program called Audition Mastery Secrets. You can go to my website. It's called movieroles.com, and you can get all the information there. Until next time, this is Ron Armstrong for RonCineTV.com, and I'll see you.